Hello and welcome back to the 11th episode of the Oral Podcast.
The Aura Podcast.
Sorry, the Aura Podcast. Joining us today. This is the first spoopy episode that's kicking off our October, or Aura-tober, I should say. Joining us today, we have Asylum.
Hello.
Joseph.
Hello.
Hannah.
Hello.
Stealth.
Hello.
And Ash.
Yo.
So, as said, this is the first spoopy. I'm going to probably put some cute pumpkins or something on the overlay just for this month because I'm very excited for it. I think there's so much stuff lined up. But today we're doing a tarot? How do you say it? Tarot card reading. Sorry, I'm French. Tarot card reading. I have a tendency to say every letter in the actual name. Tarot. Which Hannah, who's joining us, I think it's her first time on the podcast, actually, will be doing the readings. I don't know if you wanted to give us some input on what's going to be happening. I've never had a reading done, so I have no idea what's about to go down in this call. I don't know how spooky it'll get or whatever it is, but I'll let you have the floor.
So just to preface really quick, as to not offend anybody, I am a baby witch. I haven't really professionally done tarot readings or anything. This is all kind of for fun. Readings may be very accurate, inaccurate, but the format that we're doing today is a 3-card pull. I'm going to be doing a past, present, future read for every member here. And just a little note. My tarot deck does not like to hold back. Like this morning it told me that I need to go to therapy, so I apologize if it wants to be rude.
That makes me very nervous for what it's going to tell me.
Everybody has to go to therapy.
It literally told me.
No, it's gonna go through with the middle finger to everybody.
True. True. So that's what's going to be happening. So Hannah is going to be conducting all these readings. I don't know if we wanted to kick that off now, or anybody wanted to go first to start it.
Any volunteers?
Any volunteers?
I'll be the guinea pig. I'm cool with that.
Oh, heck yeah. So Stealth is going to go first.
Here we go.
Get it out of the way.
So-
I can enjoy everybody else's. Not be nervous.
So while I'm getting this set up, I want to preface. So I love using that word preface. Apparently.
Preface.
You gotta have those notes to let people know what's going on. So in tarot, this is a 78 card deck. You have cards are going everywhere. You have 4 suits. Just like a standard playing deck. So you have the cups, which represent water and the emotional being. You have pentacles, or in this case, I believe it's coin. Yeah, it's coins, which represent earth and physical. You have the swords, which represent air and the intellect, and then you have wands, which are fire and creativity. And then you have the major arcana, which I won't describe all of them. They all kind of tell a story of different points in your life and how you should handle those. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this.
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Interesting.
I'm like,
shuffle this
coins.
a little. I'm gonna shuffle this a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna, instead of waiting for jumping cards, because I don't want this to take too long, I'll go ahead, spread the cards out, and just go ahead and pull with my intuition, with your thoughts in my mind. So, Stealth, do you wanna tell me a little bit about like what's been going on that you're potentially worried about?
So
all right, spill that on the table. It's gonna also be an intervention, by the way.
While we have you here, so just like what's like
just
going
talk
on in
to
my
me
life?
about your life
about me?
while I'm doing this. Just
All
let
right,
me know
sure.
about yourself.
Yeah,
Like talk about your personality.
Oh.
I'm like, so I guess we'll start kind of like the base level. Like I'm really introverted. I like to keep to myself.
Ooh, card wanted to jump out for you.
I really
for your
love
past.
gaming and who? All right, okay.
Like introverted. Yes, I gotta go.
Oh, here's the card right here. No, I mean, gaming has been like a really great way for me to like build relationships with people online because generally I have a harder time doing it in like a more public social setting. I've gotten to meet obviously everybody here through gaming and through the internet and all the stuff like that. I am 23, live with my parents currently. I have a cat who I love.
We have your present card.
Oh.
sick.
It just wanted to jump out as soon as you said how old you were.
Great. And yeah, I mean, I have a beautiful girlfriend.
Oh, we have 2 cards that wanted to pop out on that one.
That's
Oh,
phenomenal.
please.
I'm looking a breakup.
Perfect.
Oh, never mind. It wasn't 2. It was 4.
Oh,
So I'm gonna go
Wow.
ahead. I'm gonna make sure these are upright. I'm gonna, if they want to pop out, they'll want to pop out, but I'm gonna put them back in the deck and keep on shuffling because that's what I usually do when we have jumping cards. For those of you who don't know about tarot, sorry for interrupting. By the way. So jumping cards are kind of, instead of laying out the cards, trusting your intuition and picking the cards out of a line, it's basically the universe being like, hey, this is what I want you to hear. This is what you need to hear. So it's stuff that kind of stands out.
Yeah,
So
you
you
can
can-
know 4
you can
things
go
about
ahead.
your girl.
all right. Now you talk about the girlfriend thing. Kind of made 4 cards jump out. Oh, she's got
Yeah,
another one.
damn.
I got the last one.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Good luck,
All
Steph.
right, so
All right, good luck,
here we
buddy.
go.
Godspeed.
Good luck, buddy.
I'm gonna deafen and you guys tell me what she says later. All right.
You
can
just
see
listen
it in his
back to
face.
it.
He's
Yeah,
thinking
I'm
so
like,
hard.
this is
He's like, fuck, 4 cards
No,
at
there's no need to be nervous or anything like that. I'm gonna be kind of vague with it. We're gonna have a little bit of a conversation because again, I am new to this and I like kind of bouncing everything back between each other and kind of helping have you interpret the cards because this is your reading and this is
Sure.
what these cards mean to you. So we're going to go ahead and start off with your past card and we have the 5 of Cups. And so the 5 of Cups, it represents generally loss, regret, grief, feeling abandoned or unloved. So in your past, you could have been going through some things that are kind of like it just feel
He's like, whoa.
wow, this really did pop out when you said you were introverted. Let's note that.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, what hurts is
Yikes.
it's super freaking accurate.
Oh no.
So
Anyway,
This should be
Well-
interesting.
we don't have to go into exactly
Yeah.
what it is, but it could be any type of negative interaction. I know I'm introverted. If you guys know, I believe it's the Myers-Briggs is like the
Yeah.
16 personalities. I'm an INFP. So I understand completely the introvertedness in it. So it can come from like even the smallest interaction that you could have with a person where you overthink what they've said to you and it's kind of stuck with you and built your personality the way that it is. So we'll see how that affects your present and your future.
Oh my God.
But it's literally
Bum,
it's
bum,
just
bum,
it's a normal
bum.
thing. It's just kind of telling you like your past is what it is and it's not something you can change, but you can affect your future with what these cards kind of have to offer you to accept what you've been through and build off of it to make you a better person. So we'll see. For your
Oh.
present, we have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords represents new ideas, new conflicts, just kind of you're taking all these hits that you've never entirely experienced before, and that could be through content creation, things like that. You're finding an outlet, you're doing all of these things that and even joining Aura, it's like this could be a new environment for you and you're learning your way through that, especially with your past experiences. His
true.
face right
It's
now.
like the cat yelling the stuff
Yeah, I'm
back. I
kinda
don't know if
muting
anybody
my
heard
mouth,
that.
freaking out.
Cat was like, hey, bro,
and-
don't listen.
Finally, we'll go ahead with your future card, and you have the 9 of. Actually, I'm trying to remember. Are these the? Yeah, these are the coins. So we have the Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles. actually represents luxury and self-sufficiency, financial gain,
Whoa,
and solo
someone's gonna be
pleasures. So
rich in the future.
you're having
Okay.
it, and it's not even like financially rich. I mean, this does have like financial gain in it, but it could be finally like you're recognizing what happened in your past and you're understanding it in your present with the Ace of Swords, and now like you're gonna be going into your future as a better off person and understanding more about yourself and your life and where to go with it. You have a good future ahead of you if you just keep on trucking past the past. Like you don't let things weigh you down, and you're gonna be good.
You're gonna be a rich man.
All right, all
Rich
right.
man.
Started off
Alright,
a little
so-
spooky, and now we're good. All
A
right.
little
I
heavy
told you,
there, man.
it starts off really real. That's why I like doing the jumping cards over picking them out of the line. I know I said I was gonna pick them out of the line, but when you started talking about your life, the universe was just like, dude.
Here you go.
We're getting into
Take this.
So how I as I'm getting this back and set up, how'd that make you feel?
It was like the first one talking about like the feeling of like not abandonment, but like not being heard and like kind of like loneliness and stuff like that. Like super like definitely hit home because I was like, I grew up a little bit having that sort of feeling. Like I didn't have a lot of friends. It was kind of hard for me to like grow relationships, and I was like, whoa, that was it knows. And then yeah, I mean everything like it was all accurate and like definitely sort of it's crazy how the 3 cards just like jump out and they like paint a narrative.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
can
Like-
definitely I hope I interpreted that well for you.
Yeah.
It definitely like it can seem vague and stuff like that, but every single card has a way of tying into each other and telling this story of your life, basically.
Yeah.
So and that's why I appreciate. That's why I want each of you. It was nice of you being the guinea pig, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm great about it
but-
now because it was a little stressful,
did-
and now I can
you
just
did
sit
good.
back.
Now you can
and I can
relax.
just
You did
enjoy
really
the
good.
rest. I don't have to worry anymore.
It helps.
did real
it
good.
helps a lot.
Don't it?
Being able to hear you guys talk about your lives and letting me know about yourselves. Because even if I do know you guys like pretty decently well, like it helps me kind of understand where the story is kind of leading with these cards and how to interpret it the best that I can instead of trying to pull little details out of my memory and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
so yeah,
Cool.
who
Who wants to
would
go
like
next?
to volunteer next?
No, just let me.
Oh
Get me out
yeah,
the
let's
way.
go, Ash.
No, Ash
Here
has
we
to
go.
go
We'll
last.
throw
Ash
out
has
there.
to go
All
last.
right.
Ash
Yeah,
goes
Ash
under the
has to
bus.
go last.
Ash has to go
We have to have our
Why?
CEO
No.
go last.
No, you can go now.
Why?
Doing her so dirty.
Really?
Have her go now. She's super excited. Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Might
Have
change
her
her
do
mind.
it.
Pumped for
God,
it.
Yeah.
scared.
While she's
Alright.
excited.
Yeah, while she's
All right,
hyped about
Ash.
this.
While she's
Go
hyped up.
ahead. Let me know about your life. Do the spiel. Tell me about your personality and everything, and we'll see how this goes.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Where do I
Cannot say-
start?
I don't
It
know,
all
man.
started the day I was
Um,
born.
I mean, I don't know. I'm 20. I'm a really professional person, but on the side, I'm really vibey. I like to hang out with friends. I'm a really chill person. But when I get into a work environment, I'm very the boss. I'm on top of things. I like getting things done. That's kind of my personality. So, um,
What
What
flew out of
happened?
the deck?
you already have 2 cards out.
Well, that one, my last one flew out. Okay.
Yeah, that last one when you were talking about being all business, that was your present card.
Oh.
Actually, what's coming out? So
oh my god.
just keep going, and we'll get this last card and get your reading through. I
Oh
know
my
you're
God.
excited.
I don't even know what to talk about. I mean,
Talk about you.
Yeah, just talk
I'm
about
a,
you.
I'm a tomboy, man. I like wearing hats and stuff. I
I
don't know.
Well, what's your favorite meal? What do you like to eat?
My favorite meal, macaroni and cheese, bro.
Wow.
I fucking love it.
Pause.
What since we're waiting for your future card, why don't you tell me about like what you want to do, where you want like things to
Mm.
go?
Well, future tense, I really want Aura to be a multimedia corporation. That's my plan.
We
I wanna
already got
create-
a card
Oh,
No,
as soon as you start
I-
talking about
no,
it.
okay.
Oh my god,
shit.
these cards really wanted
Here we go.
really wanted to be out here.
I'm scared.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
All right,
this is gonna be
so-
good. This is gonna be good.
Bro.
So we're gonna start off with your past card. We have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups again represents emotional. So the King represents like a supportive leader, tolerance, and empathy. So maybe in your past you have had like a person who's kind of helped build you up to the point that you're currently at, and has really supported you and lifted you up and guided you through your life up until this point. And really it just kind of it probably all sounds like the same stuff, but leading you to where you're supposed to be going. So that could be like one of your parents or both of your parents, or even somebody that you've never met before, someone online that you have always looked up to, like a mentor or anything like that. Has there been someone like that for you in your past?
Yeah, even to this day, it's my mom. I mean, with Aura and everything, my mom supports us hardcore. You know, she lets me live rent free. She supports me in everything that I do. If I need help with Aura stuff, she fronts me money. It's
That's
crazy the
awesome.
support that she's given me up to this point. So yeah.
That's amazing. Let's see how it leads into your
Jesus.
your present. We have we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, let's see, it represents oh my god, I almost read the wrong one. So it generally represents like a fast talking person and a lifestyle change. So that could actually be representative of your current like position in Aura and where Aura is going. It could be leading into this near future, all of the amazing changes that we're making with Aura, or it could be a personal thing where a lifestyle change, you're doing things different. I know you got your PC and everything, so that's definitely been
Yeah.
a huge change recently. So being able to do more work, not having your laptop breaking on you, things like that. So
Heck yeah, bro.
Remember
that
those
can
times.
definitely and that also does tie in because I know I'm pretty certain, correct me if I'm wrong, your PC was a gift from your mother, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so tying that
Wow.
in, you have the supportive parent helping you like lead into this
Wow.
current lifestyle, and you have that lifestyle change and you're just building upon it. So
Cool.
moving into your future,
Oh
we
yeah.
have the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is oh, this is actually really nice and I'm excited for you.
Oh,
So the first description is a patient kid, but just think of Aura as your child. A new job or raise or money news. I'm not gonna spoil some of the stuff we've been talking about in our meetings,
Ooh.
but I think that speaks for itself. Doing
go.
really well financially with Aura, or even financially in yourself, and I know that you're gonna invest that stuff into Aura anyways. It all looks just really good for you. Like you're having all of this support and all of this amazing like you have everybody behind you, and we're pushing you into this better position with Aura and doing all of these things that you are doing everything that you possibly can to make Aura grow. Like this is your baby. So being able to ensure that you have that that kind of financial stability with it and everything like that, it's really nice. And being able to kind of just enjoy yourself, you know,
Heck yeah.
doing what you love. So
Stealth is gonna be
so
rich.
yeah.
Ash is gonna be
I-
rich. I think Aura's
I think
gonna
I'm
be
gonna
rich.
be rich
I'm seeing a
because
Which then
pattern
means that we
here.
are going to be rich.
Looks,
I see a
looks like
pattern.
everybody's got some money.
Let's go.
We got money coming, baby.
Let's go.
We're about to win the lottery.
Y'all have had really good, and that, I'm not gonna lie to you, makes me nervous about the other readings that I'm doing, because we're starting off strong.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
It
yeah.
does not make me very happy about what mine. Are
I
gonna
am
be.
not very confident about what the future holds all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm glad I went first.
I feel like Joseph, you should go next. I'm very curious
Yeah.
about
Yeah?
yours. Yeah.
Wait, which one? There's two of us.
No, you.
You. I'm not
Yeah, I'll go
Joseph.
next.
You know that.
I'll go
Oh,
next.
Joe,
I'll
you're
go-
Joseph.
All
Yeah.
right,
I'll go next. I'll go next.
give me the spiel. Start
Like,
start
so-
from when you
so-
were born.
All right, I'll go back. I was born in California. Moved to
Okay,
Tennessee
same.
in 19. What part of California? Well, I was in San Diego.
Oh, I was in I don't know if you've heard of Redding
Nope.
in Northern California. It
What?
is.
Nope.
It's like doesn't Southern California have like Bakersfield, and Bakersfield sucks? Sorry to anyone in
Reading is like the
Bakersfield.
Bakersfield of NorCal.
Anybody
Yeah.
in Bakersfield, you suck. Okay.
Yeah.
But people from those areas will know. Like
Yeah.
they'll know. They don't like to admit it, but they know.
I tried to fight it. I moved to Tennessee in 1999. I've been here ever since. We got here right after a tornado hit, which was pretty interesting. It's been me, my mom, and my brother my entire life. In middle school, I was a band kid. I've been playing the bass guitar since I was 12. In my teenage years, I was really athletic. I could run like a 5-minute mile. It was pretty dope.
Impressive.
Not as an adult, well, let's see. Okay, I'm a father. I have 3 daughters. I'm very loud because I'm a little guy, so I have to be the loudest one in the group. That's just what I do. I like to think I'm funny. I think that's like my biggest redeeming personality trait. Is I'm really good at making people laugh most of the time. I'm bald.
Nice.
I like to think
we're
I'm,
just waiting on your future card.
yeah. Oh, that's stressful. I like to think. Oh, that the stressful word is what makes a card. Like
Three cards popped out, but I'm gonna put them back because if they want to pop out again and let you know what's going on, then they'll pop out again. Oh, this card kind of wants to not go back in. I'm gonna keep shuffling because
If I-
several cards want to come out. I'll say
Um,
that, but we're just gonna narrow it down to one.
stressful. I
I
like.
hate the card.
Wait, hold please. Sorry to interrupt. I think my headset just died. I
Oh.
cannot hear anything.
Oh.
Oh, Pog.
Yo,
My anxiety was through the roof,
make
man.
Make fun of her. She can't hear.
No.
I
who
never make fun of her.
has a headphone that doesn't work? A little W can't relate. Actually, my headphones are actually so messed up.
Which friend is this? Hold on.
Imagine.
Oh, I don't know.
I never said anything mean about you, Nexie. Please let your cards be nice to me.
Someone screenshot for the memes. Hold on.
Screenshot for the memes.
I think her headset's on. I just wonder if it like DC'd from the Discord because you can see her
Yeah, the light's on.
mic is glowing. Obviously, she uses the external mic, so I think it just DC'd from Discord.
I don't want to be weird, but that was bad
I'm back.
weird timing.
Oh.
Okay.
That was really weird
That
timing.
was bad weird timing, bro.
Interesting timing,
Wait.
Joseph.
What
Honest-
happened?
Talking
It's
about the
stressful.
future, and then 7 cards trying to come out, and then your headset doesn't work, and we're like, okay.
It's fine.
Am I
Alright.
like Anakin? Is my future clouded?
Okay.
You talk about
Nah,
your
it's gonna with the trend that's happening right now, your future is gonna be clouted.
Oh yeah, you have
Hey.
money.
That was really
Run
bad.
it.
Okay.
No, I
so,
thought that was pretty good.
So we're still waiting on wait.
One just fell.
That was one card.
Oh,
That was
Boom.
one card that wanted
Here we
to fall
go.
out. It was
Oh.
ready.
No.
It was ready for you. It was
Let's
waiting.
go.
I don't know why this
Alright.
one makes me more nervous than because I got one a long time ago. This one makes me way more nervous for some unknown reason.
Because it's
And
in
it's
front of
not
an
even like a
audience.
professional reading. But here we go. So starting with your past, we have the 7 of Swords, and I can tell you this is what I got for my future card in my reading. So the 7 of Swords basically represents the general kind of ideas behind it are theft, betrayal, dishonesty, and running away. But the kind of what I'm kind of pulling from it is there was a battle going on between either you and another person or just you and yourself. Maybe you weren't being honest with yourself, or you were struggling with something and you just straight up didn't know what to do, or you just kind of ignored it and didn't want to handle it. So it can really, it's nothing specific. It's just there was a kind of war going on mentally, that you were really struggling with in the past. And I honestly don't know what it could specifically be. Like it's not really between any specific people or anything like that. It could, again, just be with yourself. I don't know if you want to add to that or anything, or if you want me to move on to the present and see how it ties in. But
like I'd say like a year or two ago, I was just like in a really weird like funk, and I always told myself like I when I would like confide in my friends, I was always like, it feels like the person I am and the person I want to be are like two different people, and I'm constantly torn on like which route to go down in life, and it's kind of like pushed me to do kind of what I'm doing now. Like I used to be like, I don't know, like who I was much more like I'm like funny aggressive now, but I was really aggressive. Like I was a very angry little man. And then like I kind of like had to accept the fact that like I'm gonna be angry, but I need to be angry all the time. And then I was just like, I'm kind of funny. I can do one. Like I was like, I really liked making people laugh, but I was getting really selfish, which is I was selfish, but I wanted to help people, and I was like, I can kind of just like help people. I guess that's the good thing to do. And then here I am.
This definitely could have represented that kind of like war with yourself and trying to recognize your actions and bring yourself to a better point. So moving that into the present, we actually have the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords represents oh my gosh. It represents bullies, theft, violence, and abusive relationships. So
Holy shit.
it's being rough. It's not wanting to be nice.
Yikes.
So you could still be struggling with some of that stuff. You could be just a bully to yourself. Maybe you're not, like, you could be holding yourself back from maybe finding like help and being able to be better in doing certain things. Like, just the moral of this card is trying to tell you that like you're still not done with your journey. You're still not done trying to get to that place that you want to be. And I don't mean that in a sense of like, oh, you're not good enough. Like you like, it's just genuinely character development still needs to happen. Like there's still, and this is what I was talking about earlier. Like this deck can be rough. It can be very truthful.
I should have went first.
So
and then futures, you're clouded and like
I mean, who knows what the future card is gonna hold for you, but so far I'm just seeing that there's true like there's development that still needs to happen, and you still need to kind of work your way through some things that you could be struggling with, or things that you could be holding on from the past, especially, so bringing that into your future card, you actually got one of the major arcana. You got a star. And so the star is the 17th card in the deck, in the major arcana. And actually, I saw this before flipping it over just now. I saw it when it popped out of the deck, and it makes me really happy because, like, as rough as like the past and present can be, your future is bright with the star. So the star represents renewal, hope, inner clarity, miracles, having faith, and being in the spotlight. So with all of that, like, taken into account, you're going to reach that point where you finally let go of things in your past, or you've won that war with yourself, and you've gotten to a point where you're genuinely like, you're happy and you're not struggling with anything, and and you're ready to just you're just ready to shine, dude. Like you're gonna be.
Aw.
I don't know.
It makes me happy.
I think you're gonna be. I mean, you already are, at least to me. You're someone I look up to. You're gonna be someone that a lot of people look up to. Like you're an amazing content creator. So having like your energy and everything like that, like if you just keep building on it and being truthful to yourself, you're gonna have a lot of success in what you want to do and where you want to.
Agreed.
Everyone's just having good futures, dude.
Yo, that's
W.
That was-
You love to
wholesome.
see
like-
it.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like at the start of that, I was like, dude, I'm so boned. Like realistically, I was like, man, dude, 2 bads back to back. Whew! Either I'm about to get destroyed or something awesome's about to fly out of there, and there we go. So I'll sign a shirt for every single one of you. Give it like 2 years, all right, and it'll be worth a lot of money.
That
How-
dude's so
How does that
wholesome.
make you feel?
How'd
How'd that future?
that makes me feel pretty good. So this is gonna be really cringy, but like every day, like I'm a really like hypercritical person, but like it's gonna sound so dumb, but every day when I'm like in the shower or I'm just doing something, I'm just vibing. I just like I'll tell myself over and over and over again that one day I'm gonna be like one of the biggest names out there, and that I want to be a household name, and I want everybody to know who I am. Like every day.
Yep.
Like I know you guys
Hell
say,
yeah, dude.
yeah, like
Manifesting.
like Asylum and I spent a
Honestly.
lot of time together, and he's heard me like poop on myself constantly. But realistically, like when I'm by myself, I'm just vibing. I'm like, one day, like obviously for good things. I don't want anyone to know me for a bad thing, but I'm like, one day everyone's gonna know who I am, and I want like people at home to be like, I want to be just like him. Like no cap. Like I tell myself that every day. So I'm pretty optimistic right now.
Love to see it.
Honestly, I know this wasn't in the cards, but I want you guys to know this goes out to all of you. Like you guys are somebody's favorite content creator. Like at least one person, you are their favorite content creator, and people adore you. Like you're all incredible, and you're doing amazing things. And I don't know. I'm trying to not get overwhelmed because this is one taking a lot of energy out of me doing readings and stuff. But I just it makes me so happy knowing that you guys are you're gonna be succeeding. While my cards just told me to go to therapy.
Maybe you need therapy to succeed.
Oh,
have the
yeah.
clout.
To get the
I
clout.
I definitely
Get the
do.
clout.
See, you get it.
He's good. All
All
right.
right.
Joe, is it me or you? You pick.
You decide.
Oh
you
no. I'm an indecisive person. You
I'll
got
go
it.
Take like a group.
You go-
Should I
you'll go
should I
last?
have a
Group
card
I'll
pick?
go last.
You'll go
I'll
last.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, have a card. Oh, never mind.
Oh, do you? What do you mean a card pick?
I was gonna have a card jump out and basically kind of choose who it kind of vibes with most. I'll keep the card completely secret, but see who it vibes with most, and just pick from there.
Wait, like you pick on the spot?
Yeah, like see the card, see who it resonates with, and
And then you
have
pick.
them go.
Okay, you do
Because
it. Pull,
it's
pull
what
a card.
the universe wants.
What the universe
Alright.
wants. Let's let the universe
Leave it
decide.
up to the universe, Jackie. We're gonna
Yeah,
leave it up to the
we'll
universe.
leave it
on
up to
this
the
one.
universe to decide who wants to go next and who's going
All
there.
right. Oh, that was a lot of cards actually, but
a-
I kind of want to do this one at the very top.
One just
Oh,
fine.
never mind. All of
Oh.
a sudden, I don't know what just happened or if you guys saw that.
I saw
That did
that.
not.
Yeah,
That
it
didn't
just
slip
slid
out of my
Literally just
hand. That
slid
just
out.
like jumped.
It jumped.
What?
That
All
was
you
Okay.
listeners, it jumped out of
Wait
her
till you-
hand.
Wait till
Okay,
you
wh-
watch it back. It was pretty
That was
interesting. to
weird.
It's an
see.
aggressive-
Yeah, I saw it just kind of slide out the deck.
Whoever it is. Oh, she's.
Oh.
Popped out.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out
I'm so scared.
who
I'm
this would
freaking
kind
out.
of resonate more with.
Universe, whose vibe is it? Who's
Yeah,
who's
universe.
getting-
Who's vibing?
I'm
Who's
I'm
vibing?
honestly getting more Jackie vibe.
Oh,
Mm.
universe. Okay.
Universe.
Yeah.
Jackie has passed the vibe check.
Vibe
Oh,
check.
Dude,
God.
that was so crazy.
Oh,
All right,
I'm
Jackie.
sweating.
Here
Okay.
we go.
Okay, so I talk about myself, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
so
go ahead. Tell me everything.
I was born in
Tell
Canada.
me your darkest secrets.
Oh, I was born in Canada. I grew up in a small town, a small French town, and I ended up having a real big passion since the get-go for content creating and just like filming and editing and stuff. So even when like in 7th grade we were asked to do projects, I always asked, instead of doing like a PowerPoint presentation, if I could go out and film stuff. So I've always had like kind of like a knack to it, an attachment to that, until obviously when I got to college, I knew hands down I was going to do television production, although that was just kind of like a step into the door of what the YouTube and Twitch space kind of, or streaming space has become. Something fell on the floor.
Yeah, it flew very far away.
Oh.
It's just your present. Don't worry about it.
No, that was the past.
That was
Oh,
the,
never
that was
mind.
my
We haven't gotten any other card
This
yet.
deck is being patient with Jackie.
Yeah, no
It
kidding.
is.
Universe,
It was ready for you.
and then I
Some
finally
cards want to come out.
Okay, then I finally met my current boyfriend, who we've now been together for 3 years, going on to 4, through college, and he has also quite a passion for editing. We've kind of grown a business that now he's about to go full time into that, and then I'll be next, hopefully in the 2021 year. Fingers crossed about that. People describe me as an extremely motivated person and driven. I don't take no quite lightly. And if someone tells me no, I like to prove them wrong. Something fell on the floor again. This universe thing is like...
It was 2 cards,
Okay.
but part of me kind of wants to keep them together.
Okay.
If you guys wouldn't mind that for the future.
That's fine. We have
That's
30
good.
minutes
2
left,
things
so
that
we
can
got...
tie together.
Okay.
All right.
Can I swear in
I
front of the
saw-
universe?
I saw your present card, and I'm trying to find a way to interpret it because it almost seems out of place. So maybe the 2 cards are supposed to represent something that's a little bit different from that. But we're gonna get started.
Oh.
So
Here we go.
into your past, you have the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups kind of represents having I'm gonna be real. This one's kind of throwing me through a loop because it almost doesn't feel right. But maybe as I speak about it, things will kind of make sense. I'm
Am I doing
truly
something
not
wrong,
sure.
universe? Did I do
The
something?
magic.
The 7 of Cups represents having too many choices or commitment issues. But the thing that's a little bit throwing me off from that is the fact that you seem so passionate and you don't seem to have commitment issues, especially with you having gone on 3 years with your boyfriend and always being interested in doing like filmography and all
Yeah,
that. Is
like
filmography the right word? Videography?
There's a bunch of lots of words.
Content creation.
Yeah.
So that one is kind of throwing me through a little bit of a loop. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with that, and it could be purely, I mean, the cups do represent emotion, so it could be trying to figure out like even though you have this path kind of laid out in front of you, you may struggle with knowing like entirely what is the right choice or where you're supposed to go, or it could be specifics in your field of like, what am I supposed to do next with what I want to do in life? You know, I have all of these things. Like I want to be so passionate into like the production of stuff, but where exactly am I going to be placed? Where am I going to find myself?
That's pretty
You
much
know?
spot on, yeah. A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like, as the past I feel like it vibes more, I think, because this is the past reading, right? So when I was younger, I was going through a lot of depression, and I wasn't sure where I was going or where I would end up, or even if like I would still be alive, basically, and throughout high school. So that could be something, I guess, where I wasn't
that
sure.
definitely
I was
that
kinda,
definitely
I was
clears
kind of
that
lost,
up.
yeah, for a while.
Yeah, because that 100% kind of clarifies that, because I mean, like, obviously the cards can't tell you everything. Like,
No.
you can be as generic as possible and it still like not make sense or make sense, things like that. But being able to tell with like how you are currently, I get and this is probably why it didn't make sense to me, because I see that like how you are currently, it feels like you've grown a lot from that and you've made a lot of personal progress.
Mm-hmm. A lot of
But
character
moving
development.
yeah, moving into the present card though, this one is a real doozy.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. This one, you got the devil card
yo.
for your president.
Oh God.
Yeah, I got the what card?
You got the devil card. So it's number 15 in the major arcana. It generally means things like addiction, greed, envy, materialism, obsession, and sexual lust. But
I mean,
Wow.
I
Christ.
I mean,
Wow.
big boobs. Like,
I mean,
Oh.
oh.
it honestly could just be it could be something of like a subconscious where you're not intending for things to be this way, but you kind of have like a little voice inside your head that's kind of like maybe you want to try your best and achieve like everything possible. You kind of you're struggling with not overwhelming yourself on so many projects, and I know that you do a lot for Aura, and
Yeah.
you do a lot in your personal life too. So it could be something in regards to that of more along the lines
Addicted
of
to the grind.
not it could be like an addiction, obsession kind of thing, but not in a traditional way. It's
Yeah.
more of a like you're always striving to do your best and always wanting to create the best possible things that you can. So this could just come as a warning to potentially slow it down. Focus on yourself and not get overwhelmed with too much happening in work and personal life. So that could be like, again, I'm trying to make this a positive reading, but also not sugarcoat things, you know? So it literally could just mean take a step back and kind of walk on eggshells a little bit, like just be a little bit careful, and not cause yourself to like topple,
Right.
you know.
I do have
but
a tendency to burn out quite quick sometimes, but
Yeah.
I'm very headstrong and everything right now. There, I've kind of built up that habit of go home and work type of thing and whatnot. But okay, fair enough.
seeing as how that goes through to your future, we have two cards here. We have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you have two cards, which actually the way that they came out one after the other, I have the Knight of Pentacles underneath the Ace of Pentacles. So it's kind of like the Knight of Pentacles is what you're working on doing, like the how do I go about wording this? This is the effort that you're putting in, and then the Ace of Pentacles is your reward. That's what
Okay.
you're gonna get out of it. So with the Knight of Pentacles, it represents typically a reliable person, of which you are. Patience and hard work. Like you were saying, very headstrong. Like you even despite the devil card, trying to not get overwhelmed, burnout, anything like that. Like you're going to keep putting in that hard work, and what you're getting out of it with the Ace of Pentacles, it represents new job, raise, promotion, investment, and new income.
We get
So
money, baby.
Everybody is having such good readings for their future.
The money
All
don't
Makes me so
stop.
happy.
Watch
I'm
the
about it.
last one be like death, destruction.
God.
You get Joe. You're gonna get the tower.
The
as your,
tower,
as your
yeah.
last card.
Of
Dude,
course,
oh.
of course.
You had a good
So
life,
so
I had a good run.
it was really interesting having those two come out together, and especially in the order that they came out, because that's definitely like you're already working on that. Like you're making your future happen at this very moment, and what you're gonna get out of it, you're gonna have amazing rewards like in the future for everything that you're doing. whether it be with aura or just personal life things, or even like if you just do like literally anything, it will apply to whatever you really set your heart to. Like you're just gonna have good luck with it.
Nice. I
Like
love
there's
that.
really no wrong
W.
way that you're gonna be able to go, so long as you make sure to keep yourself in check.
Yes,
That's the
yes,
only
double
thing.
card.
Keep yourself in check.
Yeah, we'll make.
Yo,
Oh my
can
God.
someone throw that card at Jackie, please? Just someone.
That's terrifying. I was like, the what card?
The
It's
devil?
definitely not the scariest card in the deck. But really quick, would you like to know what the card was that made me want to pick you?
Yeah, what was it?
That initial card? It was the Ace of Cups, which represents the first one. I'm not really getting like the first definition. It says new baby or relationship, but proposal or marriage. Oh, wait.
Well, my sister's pregnant, so
Ooh.
so that was recent. That's like a week or two ago that we found out.
W. I know nobody
That's
that's,
awesome.
Would have
pregnant.
been aunt.
So-
So that's how you said. I'm not
It's
not
you,
pregnant,
Asylum,
but
you're
like
pregnant.
It's me. I'm
Yeah.
pregnant. Goddamn it.
engagement or proposal. Gonna get married? In that sense? or-
Darn.
How's your relationship going?
I mean, he doesn't want marriage, but we've agreed on it. But I mean, we're very tight knit.
Hey, it could be not necessarily a marriage in like a literal sense, but like just that bond that you
Yeah.
guys have. So
Aw.
that's kind of what made me vibe more towards you, knowing about like your relationship and like what you were talking about, you guys being together 3 years, which I really hope it goes well for you guys, because it just makes me really happy knowing my friends are happy. So
Yeah, we moved together. It's been a year now. We got a cat.
Hell
I think
yeah.
everything is just vibing right now.
you guys are basically already a married couple. at that point.
Basically, yeah, we got our son.
Might as well just call it.
Yeah,
All right, so Joe, are you ready?
it's your
I
turn.
guess everyone got good stuff. I'm
What do you
gonna get,
mean,
like-
good stuff?
That started off so rough for two of us. What do you mean?
Yeah, me and Joseph got a rough. The content team not looking too hot. The
Bro,
present.
we gotta take like a whole 6 months off, big dog.
Yeah.
Like,
We're gonna take a break.
I mean, here's the thing again, is that like even though it's rough, you guys were only rough in your past and then a little bit in the present. Like your futures look really bright.
We vibe.
True.
So nothing
you?
nothing really to be worried about or
wait,
scared.
what's
so.
the? I'm trying to think of the artist. Well, God, I'm struggling. He wrote Starboy. It's gonna ruin my joke now.
Weeknd.
Weekend.
Yeah, as the Weekend would say, I'm a Starboy. Get it? Because it was the.
This.
Oh
Next.
my god. Anyways, Joe, are you ready?
With that, probably not. Yeah, I'm ready. I guess.
Starboy.
Well,
Let's get going.
so just talk about myself, right?
Yeah. Go.
Yeah.
All right. My name is Joe. I'm 25. I'm from New York. Despite the fact that I seem pretty extroverted, I'm pretty introverted. I don't trust people. I use video games as a way to cope with like emotion or anxiety and stuff like that. I have a huge passion for just gaming in general, or video games, or websites. I own a business in websites. I stay at home.
We've got
a lot.
2 of your cards so far.
So how much more do I gotta say here?
I ate a lot of Doritos.
I eat a lot of McDonald's.
Just talk about like maybe I don't know, what's some of your favorite stuff to do? Maybe talk about something that people here might not know about you that you wouldn't mind sharing.
Barbie collection.
Yes.
I played baseball. I was going to go to college. I was being scouted to play baseball when I was in high school.
Mm.
But then I got in trouble and then I ruined that. So that didn't exactly work out. Played a lot of baseball. I was a huge baseball kid as a child.
We got your last card.
Oh, okay.
Baseball.
He's going pro.
Baseball card.
I would
run.
like to say before I read these, obviously it is possible for people, because this is just a 78 card deck and we have done 5 readings so far. It is very possible to get the same card as somebody else, but it could just have a different meaning.
True.
So starting with your past, we have the Chariot. It is major arcana. It's number 7. It means action and change, a new journey. It could be more literal as a new vehicle, but it seems like I know in your past you've moved around quite would quite a lot be too much? Would that be an
No,
overstatement?
quite a lot.
No, quite a lot.
Quite
So
a lot.
so definitely you're constantly experiencing that change. You were constantly like just on a different journey. You were doing different things a lot throughout your previous years. Um
For sure.
and even bring this into like online community and stuff like that, like you're constantly meeting new people and experiencing different things and learning different ways of being yourself. So your whole life has literally just been this continuous journey, and the chariot is represented by obviously a wheel. So it's the wheel that's going to keep turning, and you're constantly going to be moving and constantly learning and kind of evolving as a person. So most of your growing up, you were doing a lot of probably kind of self-discovery, and you were trying to figure out where you were going. That is probably the best the
Self-discovery is
that feels
definitely
like the most
accurate.
accurate. So
Self-discovery is definitely accurate for what I was doing as a kid. I was yeah, that's pretty accurate.
yeah. Moving into your present, you got another major arcana card. You got the Hermit, but don't take it as
Well,
that.
I mean, I don't think I leave this room.
The Hermit as number 9 in the major arcana represents it says go within for clarity, quest for personal truth and spiritual illumination. So it's really like your past journey has literally brought you to this place of self-discovery. Like all that you have ever been through, the good and the bad, whatever you may have struggled with, whatever you succeeded with, it is literally brought you to this point where you're beginning to, or you have been feeling kind of secure in yourself. Like you recognize that you are better than your past, and you have done so much to reach this point. And you're kind of just you're vibing, dude. You're really
Truth.
just vibing right now.
Hermit makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of
It
damn
definitely,
sense.
yeah. You had a long journey, and now you're here, man.
I'm chilling.
You're just
now.
chilling.
I'm hard chilling.
Let's see where I mean, it has a good future for you too, dude. Literally, this was the card that I was saying, like, you guys are gonna end up with similar outcomes if the universe wants it to happen. And I mean, you got the Ace of Pentacles, and that's the whole new job, raise, promotion, investment, new income. Like, you're
that money, baby.
Chase the bag.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be like really financially stable. Like, you're gonna be in a good position, basically. And it's primarily, it's not even necessarily because you've reached that point where you're kind of understanding, like, your emotional self-discovery and everything has gone on, and you recognize all of that stuff, like I said. But now you're trying to get that physical. You're trying to get, like, you're trying
Give me
to
that
get
bag.
exactly
Give me that bag.
like financial stability, and even thinking of think about like where Aura is going as
Oh,
well.
we're all finna make a bag, dog.
Yo,
Honestly, everybody has had incredible, like, y'all are gonna be successul as hell. So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Can't wait to hang out with you guys, and we all like drive our Bentleys around. It's gonna be the best.
It'd be so great.
And then we race them, and then we crash them, and then we buy new ones.
so
Because
my
let's
God.
make the
Doesn't
future
matter.
happen now. Sponsors, if you're listening to this, please drop
Honey.
a DM in Ash's inbox,
This is
please.
proof
Yeah.
that there's an upside. Please.
If you
Please,
want,
I beg of you.
you heard the card,
This-
you heard the
What do you
universe.
mean?
Drop the bag in.
This
Ash's
is your
DM.
time
Thank you.
now. Get in while the getting's hot, boys.
Put,
Honey,
the
put
get
bag
out
the
out
there.
money in the bag.
Insert SpongeBob meme here.
Love SpongeBob.
this was a really good, like, I was nervous about this in the beginning, but like I feel like I managed to interpret the cards really well for each of you. And hopefully
yeah.
like things weren't too vague or everything kind of resonated. So I don't know.
I had a
I
good
feel
time.
good. I feel
Jesus.
tired.
I'm scared.
Ash
I
was so
got
scared for no reason.
Jackie
Bro.
heard devil and she
yo,
was like,
that devil
"Whoa."
card threw me for a curve. I was like, what am I?
Jackie was in her chair like,
No, but that's the thing again. Like you could get different cards. Like think about there's one major arcana card. It's called Judgment, and that alone sounds terrifying. But it represents clarity, a final decision, a wake up call, your life's purpose. Like Judgment is straight up supposed to represent like you're reaching that point that you're supposed to be at. So it's not like you could have, I don't know, I could have made this a lot worse. I was doing everything that I could to kind of take what the universe was telling me and interpret it in the best way possible. But straight up, like if we're talking about you guys' final cards, like again, the Ace of Pentacles and everything like that, like that wasn't just like me trying to interpret that in a good way. Like these cards literally mean success. Like
Get the bag.
like there's no
Hell
denying
W.
Let's go.
that.
get me out. Sponsor, drop bag below.
Drop that
Put the
below.
bag in
Link.
the bag.
Here's the thing. Take from this reading what you wish. But just know that like currently if y'all just keep doing what you're doing and trying to be the best that you possibly can be and working on yourselves, y'all are gonna be good. Like your future is like secured.
W.
100%.
Let's go.
We
The
love it here.
universe,
Yeah.
like the universe is good for y'all.
I do want to say, everybody comes into these things skeptical, but I know these people like the back of my hand, and like this related to people so hard, and it was crazy. And I was watching Nexi's screen when one card, I think it was either Joseph or Jackie's card, like fell out. It looked like something grabbed it and pulled it out, like it lined
Right?
down, and I was
Yeah,
standing there,
I
was
saw
like,
that.
huh?
I'm
What?
gonna have to go back and look at that because that
That's
like
crazy.
genuinely freaked me out. Cause I was like, I was looking for a card and I saw a card, but there were a couple behind it, and I'm like, I don't really know if that's the right one. So I'm gonna put these back and I'm gonna keep shuffling until only one pops out. Put it back, and a card just rips out of my deck. Like
That was
Like,
crazy.
okay.
I was
That's
watching
crazy.
it.
I'm telling on the
And-
watch back, like it might sound wild, but when you watch it back, it was pretty
It's
interesting
pretty
to see
crazy.
happen.
Like
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
really awesome.
I was watching
and
my
like
my cards fly out of like super far, and I was like, "What's happening?" It's like,
It's the devil
why
in you,
I love the
Jackie.
jar-
yeah, literally
That-
pulling it out.
That's why I love the jumping cards, because like instead of, I mean, I could trust my intuition and I could spread the cards out along the deck and then like pick one, but this feels more like it could be on bad shuffling, but it's definitely like the universe really wants you to know something. And for those of you who are at home, you can't see my desk, anything like that, or those who are just listening without any visual, on my desk I actually have laid out I have an altar cloth and I have a bunch of crystals. I have clear quartz, I have amethyst, I have desert rose, and I have selenite, which all help kind of improve clarity, especially during tarot readings when you're trying to understand and interpret things from the universe. And I made sure that I before all of this started, I lit my candles and I called upon like different elements. For I mean, there's 5 elements. You have earth, air, water, fire, and spirit. So I made sure to get this like all set up and ready to go, and I feel hella good about this. Like the universe was on your guys'
That was
side.
fun.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
that was
have to do a
cool.
second
That was
reading
cool.
for myself because I didn't have all this preparation. But you
Nah,
know,
just go
I'll
to therapy.
I do really need to go to therapy,
Just do
actually.
Like her confidence about it makes me really confident about the
Yeah.
reading,
Yeah.
truthfully.
I thought,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
really good. I appreciate you guys for letting me do this and having you all volunteer for this.
yeah. This is fun.
It may have
Heck
been
yeah.
it
Heck
may have been
yeah.
stressful, but you guys, I hope you
I
guys
love
feel
that
really
stuff.
good
I love
about your
that stuff.
reading.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
interesting
that's
to
super
hear
cool.
how things are breaking down, and how you kind of spot the spirit. Like, I still got the devil card, but it was still like, okay, I kind of get it. It's like still
I
terrifying.
mean, it
low-key.
works.
We were like,
Yeah.
wow, devil card.
Well, okay.
The thing about tarot reading is that, like, yeah, these cards have like just a couple words that are associated with them. Like if I pick a random one out, like if we take the 9 of Swords, it literally just says, and I have like a little cheat sheet that kind of gives me a general idea of what the cards mean. It says nightmares, anxiety, grief, depression, but you can take so much more from that, and you can twist that. Like, that sounds scary, but that could literally just be like a check-in, even if you haven't dealt with like any of that stuff, even if you haven't dealt with anxiety or depression or anything like that. Like, this is just a check-in of like, hey, make sure you're taking care of yourself, because you don't want to be in this position. So it's all about what and obviously you don't want to take just what's the best from the card. Like, you don't want to ignore warning signs or anything, being like, oh, that's not gonna happen. But all of this is just kind of being like, hey, just make sure that you're not oblivious to the things that you're doing, and you know where your life is kind of. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
Wow. Well, I think we
Cool.
actually hit our hour mark right now, so it's
Wow.
really good timing on that.
The time.
The
Impeccable.
timing
Perfect.
impeccable. It's like the universe spoke it, manifested it to where this
The
is.
timing was mwah, chef's kiss.
Yes, but I
Now
appreciate.
here's your bag.
Now here's your money. But I
my
appreciate
God.
everybody coming on. I do appreciate you, Hannah, making all the readings to kind of kick off
Thank you so much.
one of the 3 spooky podcasts that we have. It was very popular. I had a lot of people DM me. Certainly Joe here, who was spamming it to try and get a spot in. But no,
I love this stuff.
yeah, it's super interesting to listen to. But I appreciate everybody. Everybody's gonna be linked down below. Their Twitter, you can go check them out. Amazing people. I highly recommend you go check out their streams,
Website.
videos. I don't do any of that, but I know Ash just started, so go ahead. But I appreciate everybody, and we're gonna say bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.